There's no direction for this video. It's just gonna be me rambling, but I gotta go on a 3-mile run and should be fun. It's a brisk morning, like 60 degrees. I don't think I've ever felt this for quite some time. Also, if you're ever curious what I run in these shoes right here. I don't really know what they're called, but you'll see that they're pretty worn and tattered. I've read a book recently that the more worn down they are, the better they are for you in not getting like shin splints or plantar, whatever it's called. So that's why I run in that. Also, I'm excited for this run today because there's new music out right now. Really good music. So that's what I'm listening to. All right. That's my pace right now. All right, I have something to comment about, but I can't do it while I'm running. So you'll probably see me in my room making this comment, but it's super important. So make sure you stay around to hear it. How far am I? 1 3/4. Whew. I'm out of breath, if you can't tell. Whew. Okay. Mile number 2, I'm exhausted. Purely exhausted. 1 more to go. Just finished. Oh my God. That was miserable. I'll get to you here in a bit. This is my all-time favorite road to run on. And if you've watched my videos before, you know why. Or at least you've seen this before. The reason why I love this road is because, let's just think about it like this. If you live in a certain place, like your hometown, and then you go visit, or then you move away, then you come back, there's always something that's different. It always doesn't look exactly the same. I'm a firm believer that this road here will always look like this. It will always have coverage over here, and there will always be just these houses over here. The reason for that is because this is like protected by the state. I think it's some like reserve or whatever. So over here to the left will always be there. And these houses here, they'll probably always be here. Nothing's gonna probably replace them. This will always look like this. If I ever come back here, I can always have some sort of nostalgia because, like I said, it always looks like this. That run wasn't really that bad. Let me get my stats and then I'll pull the video up again. That was such a nice run. I ran a 7:32 for my first mile, 7:38, and then 7:40. So it averaged out to be like around a 7:35 pace. So not too bad. Apparently that was my second fastest 5K. So that's pretty cool. Everything feels great. My legs feel great. My breathing feels great. It's just my abdomen and strengthening that. So once I strengthen that, then these runs will become a little bit easier. I can go faster and I can go longer. So that's pretty cool. All right, this next part's gonna be me in my room because I wanna explain something. I know I said that you should stick around and wait till the end. So this is the end of the video. And what I wanna talk about is how I run a certain pace. And this is not like a breakthrough study or anything that is not, this is not new is what I'm trying to say. I'm sure you know what a metronome is. It's like what people in the music industry use to stay on a specific beat. So you can download a metronome, or if you have like a physical one, then it ticks at a certain rate every single time. And then you can speed it up or slow it down. So then you can, if you're playing a guitar or playing the piano or any instrument really, you can hit like a specific metronome beat. And I would assume, I haven't done any research on this, but I would assume that people do this for running as well. So you could play a metronome, and every time like that the metronome like ticks, it goes tick, tick, tick. Every time that metronome ticks, depending on how fast or slow you have it, that's when either your right foot hits or your left foot hits, or like you're continuously hitting your left and right foot. I don't use a metronome, but I use songs. So if there's a specific beat that I enjoy and I know it's a little bit faster, then I will play that when I start my run. So this is for all of the runners out there that are trying to run a specific pace, or if they're trying to run faster, or maybe they're running too fast and they're just too tired after a run, then maybe you need to run a little bit slower. So I just pick a specific song that I like, and if it has a good beat, then I'll make sure that my right foot hits when every time that beat would hit. Or if it's a little bit faster paced one, then I'll pick my right and my left foot hitting. And I'll usually listen to that once at the start of my run to get the muscle memory down of my right foot striking and then my left foot striking. I'm a big fan of listening to music, so I would rather do that rather than listening to a metronome or looking at my watch every time to see if I'm running the exact pace that I want to run. So that's just how I do it, and I love music. So instead of using a metronome, I use the beat of a song to help me out. So I'll show you the song that I listened to during this run. So this is the song that I listened to. It's Wolves by Big Sean, and it features Post Malone. And if you've had me in class, you know that I love Post Malone. So every time that this little thing would tick, my right foot I would make sure that would be hitting the ground every single time, and you'll hear it here. That little tick. I'm the type to talk to the stars. Straight up. So every time that would tick, I would make sure that my right or my left foot would be hitting the ground. So that's how I do it. And I love listening to music, like I've said before, and I would probably listen to this twice. I kind of break mileage down into miles. So like, I know a song on average is about 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Again, it could be a lot less or a lot more, but typically it's around there. So if I'm running like a 30-minute mile, then I can usually get a little bit more than 2 songs in. So I typically listen to the song that I want to run to the beat of 2 times in a row, and then I will go ahead and listen to whatever songs. But then after that first mile, I've got the beat down. I know what my pace or what my leg needs to be hitting the ground at. So that's just how I do it. And if you're a runner, or if you're not a runner, you can also try this out. But if you're a runner, try this out. And if you want to comment, sure, let me know, and let me know if that works for you. All right, that was the thing I wanted you to wait for. Oh yeah, that book that I was reading, it's called Born to Run. So if you ever wanted to check it out, you could definitely check it out. Pretty doggone good book. So anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.